Hello and welcome back to a Hitchhiker's Guide to EVE Online brackets New Eden. As usual, I'm joined by my friend, Mr. Silence.
Hello.
Also known as TheSylance.
Yes.
And I'm going to claim today's daily starter gift, which is 25,000 skill points. There.
Which is nice, yes. Claim it.
Claimed.
By the way, do you know why the name is TheSylance?
No, I don't.
Usually it was just silence in the beginning, and then I lost, I started playing EVE, and then I quit. And a few years later I wanted to start again, and I didn't remember the login credentials, so I just added a "the" in front of my name. It has stuck ever since.
TheSylance.
It was in 2009.
There. See, you're just as bad as me. Anyway, so I'm going to redeem just the 25,000 skill points because
Yes. The thing is, we want to do the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc, the Bloodstained Stars, right? And for that, we will need a destroyer. So we will head to the main trading system in the Kaldari area, which is Jita, and we will redeem the frigate class starship that we still have there and immediately sell it to fuel our destroyer dreams. You haven't ever flown a destroyer, so I will give you a brief overview. A destroyer is a ship that is not much more sturdy than a frigate, but that does much more damage. Okay, you will really enjoy flying it, I'm sure, and it will be our first missile ship, because up to this point we have used railguns, and this is going to change today.
Yeah, that's what we wanted, to try missiles out, wasn't it?
Yes, missiles are, I think, very good for this. So you can redeem your skill points here. You can keep it for redeeming when we are in Jita, and then you can just redeem everything there.
I'll do that. I'll redeem everything in Jita then.
Okay, so then first of all, I will invite you to a fleet. That's not you, this is you.
Thank you.
And by the way, what we wanted to do once we are in Jita was also to maybe form a corporation.
If we have enough money.
Yes, if we have enough money. But you know, we can form a money pool there. Okay. Next thing is, you see you have a search for anything bar at the very top left corner of your screen.
Oh yeah, search for anything. Yep.
Enter Jita there, Jita. And when you press return, you will receive you will see a window where it has 15 stations found.
Oh yes.
Yes, and when you open that up, there will be a station called Jita 4, Roman 4, Moon 4, Kaldari Navy Assembly Plant. Or plant.
Kaldari Navy Assembly. Yeah, Moon 4, yeah. Jita 4. Yeah.
Yes. This is the trade hub. Set destination there, please.
Destination set.
For everyone who needs to remember this, it is 4-4, just by, like on a 4x4, 4-4, and then the Navy station. Okay.
And yeah, just to point out that there are two. One is on Jita 5, Moon 5, but we're going to the Moon 4.
One is Jita 4, Moon 4, one is Jita 4, Moon 5, yes.
Yeah.
And there's another station on Jita 4, Moon 4, but that is the Kaldari business tribunal. So yeah. Okay, undock. Oh, I just realized you haven't yet read your connections book, so let's redock immediately.
Okay. Susan, let's be.
Yeah. You have to kick out of the station before you can redock. That's quite usual. No session change timer and stuff like that. Okay. The session change timer is, by the way, shown at the right next to your portrait, in the upper left corner, and it's now gone. You will see it once we undock.
Okay.
So please also inject or train the connection skill to 1 now. Just right click and say train to 1 now. Yes. Oh, it didn't work because we are missing social 3. Okay, but the book is now injected. That's the important part. Okay.
Okay.
Let's head out. Undock. And you will see the session change timer again. It's a small green. Yeah, great. It's great. You were on it already, and now it's gone again. There, yes.
I see.
That's the session change timer. Okay. Align to unpass. Align to unpass.
Aligning?
Yes. Do you remember?
They're still dueling, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
it's aligning, yeah.
They are always dueling here. You know, for many people, this is just what EVE is. For many people, it's just, yeah, make a new character, get a small ship and do some space PvP with rookie ships. That's what they like, that's what they do, that's what doesn't cost them anything. And yeah. It can be fun and it can teach you the basic PvP mechanics.
Come on in, jump. I click the button. There we go.
Okay, align Orlin, align Orlin.
Aligning.
Remember that we have a route set, so you could also just click the align button in the selected object
Ah, right, yeah.
window.
I will do that next time. If I remember.
Yeah, it's not important, but it is, you know, just a little bit of quality of life. Take fleet warp, my friend, and yeah, you see, you will see, by the way, that in Jita there's a lot of action. What I would recommend you do, basically, always have a look on the local when you are traveling, and have a look how many people are in local now. Local is the chat for the current system, and as long as you are in high sec or in low sec, you will see how many people are in the system. Wormhole and I think some 0 spaces are different, but you see there are 33 now, 32 people in this system. Okay. Jump through the gate. Jump on contact is how you usually travel in high sec, so whenever we reach a gate, until I say otherwise, just consider yourself cleared to jump, okay?
Okie dokies. I'm aligning, by the way.
Good. Always align outgoing when we jumped. Take feet warp.
Warp drive active.
Align outgoing means the gate going out of the system on the current route. Incoming is this gate we came in from. So the gate behind you is the incoming gate. The gate in front of you now is the outgoing gate. Should be self-explanatory, but yeah. Not everyone is a native English speaker, right?
I quite agree.
Jump on contact. Next system is perimeter. Perimeter is quite a big system in the area. It's the system right next to Jita, and you can already tell by the people in local that there is much more traffic here.
Yeah, a lot more. 104 at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm aligning.
Okay, as am I. And now I want you to guess how many people are basically at Walmart right now. So consider this the biggest shop in town. How many people do you think are currently there? How many people are in Jita? What's the local going to say?
600.
600. Okay. Let's see. Jump on contact. You are off by a factor of 3+.
Oh yes, just
3
slightly.
3 point. Yeah, almost 3.5, 3.4. Yeah, that is Jita. Okay, do you remember which station to warp to?
The Kadari Naval Assembly Plant.
Yeah, warp there by yourself, please.
Okay.
Or dock there by yourself.
Oh, I could just put the click dock
Yeah,
button.
yes, you can do that. That's what I basically was trying to
Imply.
to imply. Yes, you could have searched in the right-click menu. You could have just looked into the general overview and see the yellow station there, because it was, of course, the next bookmark or the next waypoint. But you can also just use the pre-selected next waypoint. Okay. This station, as you can see, is huge and there's a lot of traffic here, so the first thing we want to do is dock up.
That's
Don't
what I'm
spend
doing.
any more time here than necessary, because yeah,
Yeah, it takes a dive, doesn't it?
some people like to blast away at rookies. There are, there are assholes everywhere. There are especially assholes in Eve. This is not a cozy game, and people will remind you of that at any given possibility. Okay, first thing I want you to do is redeem your items to this station.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the inside of the station at the moment. It's quite impressive.
It is, yes. It is basically Times Square.
That's the wrong button. That must be the button, yes. So, do I want to redeem all? Because I've got this Noise 5 needle jack.
You can not redeem the Noise 5. Yeah, you can leave that be, and even the frigate skill does not need to be redeemed if you don't want it. Oh no, just redeem the frigate skin as well. You can just read it,
Okay.
because this is a license that you. Yeah. And voila,
Open later or open now? This is
open now.
Open now. Open container.
Yes, there's your frigate skin. And when you right click on the frigate skin, that's the
says-
expert system. An
Yes.
expert system, you remember that we saved this. This is now active on your character and will give you additional skills. We have most of those skills already. Maybe not as high as the system allows us to get them. Yeah, just click on it and you will see at the very top of the screen there is a hexagon.
Yeah.
And that tells you that this is active for 3 days.
Yeah.
And it tells you how much it improves our skills. You see many of them are higher. The gray is how high they are currently due to the expert system. The white bars say no, wait, wrong. The gray area says how high you can skill them on alpha. The white says how high you yourself have them, and the blue bars underneath, I think, tell you how high the expert system gives you.
Okay.
So drones, for example, can be skilled to 4 on an alpha, is currently on 4 due to the expert system, but we have only skilled it to 1 ourselves.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
And
It is a
this
little bit confusing.
over here is the skin.
That's the skin. Just right click on it, and you can hover over skin and activate the license. Or activate and even apply it if you want to. Click activate and apply. And yes, and you will see your ship change.
Oh yes.
That is a skin. This skin is now licensed to you for 180 days. It will survive the ship exploding. It will survive your pod exploding. Within the next 180 days, you can use this skin on the ship as much as you like. There are time-limited skins, and there are unlimited skins. I don't think there are basically use case skins, so that you can only apply once, and when the ship dies, you have to rebuy them. I think it's only time-based and infinite.
Okay.
Most skins in this game are infinite.
Okay, but we're planning on changing ship anyway, aren't we? So
We are planning on changing the ship anyway, yeah, but we couldn't sell the skins, so I thought, yeah, just apply it.
yeah.
Open
Okay.
the frigate class container, please. Surprise, it's another Merlin.
Whee.
Quite the high spawn rate. And open your ships, yes, and you can right click your Merlin there and just say sell this item,
Sell this item.
and you will receive a certain amount of money. If you are not sure if that is what the ship is worth, you can right click on that ship again and say view market details. And then you get, yes, an overview about the prices. First thing, every new player who does not want to interfere with low sec or null sec should do is go to the little icon up here in the corner of the market. It's right under the multi-buy button in the right corner of the screen. Right upper corner.
Oh, there.
Yeah, yeah.
Pilots are reminded not
And
to use
deactivate. Click there, yeah. And deactivate null sec and low sec for the time being. You just scroll past it.
Please be careful.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember,
This way you won't accidentally buy stuff in a system you don't want to travel to get it out. Because that's how many players die. They buy something, realize it is in low sec, decide to fly there to get it, and get killed.
Right.
This way you can only see market orders in high sec and avoid this trap. Okay. You can now see the ship, the Merlin, is being sold here for 220k.
Yes.
And when you look at the buyers, you can sort the buyers by price. Click on price until the highest price is on top. There. So somebody is buying the ship for 201k, 202 almost, but one jump away,
Right.
and it is not green. So this means we cannot sell to this buyer because he is out of reach.
Oh, right.
But we can sell to the other one who is paying 192,000.
Which is what's listed up here. Yes.
Yes, but you will see we only get 183k
Because we pay tax.
because we pay a sales tax, and the corporation that has nothing to do with sales tax, that's a skill issue. So just click sell, and we sell off the ship, but we get a little bit more money, and that's good because we need money.
Yes.
I have secretly, via a secret agent, snuck the fitting for our destroyer into your ship's database, into your fitting database without you even noticing.
Okay.
Can you believe that?
I can.
Press Alt F. And you remember usually we have the inventory slot open on the left.
Yes.
Right? And you can see there it already is. A destroyer. And the name is UX652. Would you please open the inventory again in the fitting window? That's how the players should have it set up. So please click the box icon, like on my screen. Yes, that one. This is the overview all the players should have. If you want to go to the ship browser, click the wrench icon. And then you can see different fittings. For example, you see that on Crash screen there's a person selected now. That's your personal fits. There's also the next icon, that's the corporation fits. And then there's community fittings. In there are many fittings built for beginners. I wasn't quite happy with the version of Destroyer they provided, so I built us our own version, which is the one that you can see right there, UX6521. Click on that, please.
Yep.
and you see a shadowy representation of the fitting.
Yeah, it looks like a submarine.
It looks like a submarine, and it's one of the coolest designs in game. It will look like a submarine even when you undock. Yes, it is a brilliant ship. In the lower right corner of the screen, you will see 2.3 million ISK and a bucket.
Yep.
That bucket basically is your shopping cart. If you open that, it tells you to put everything in that fitting into a shopping cart and give you a price. Oh, that item should not even have been in the fitting. Give me a second. I will remove it and sneak the fitting without that into your game again. That's an error on my part. So, can you please right-click on the fitting on the left and close that window? And right-click on the fitting at the left and say delete fitting. Yes.
Done.
And here it comes again.
Oh, there it is, appeared as if by magic.
Yes, I will do the same thing because, of course, the civil relic analyzer is something that we will need in that quest, but we will receive it there. You can't buy civil items on the market. That wouldn't make any sense. So, oh, my bad. I just imported it again to your character. Okay, there it is. Just click on one of the two and delete it and buy the other one. Okay, and now click on the bucket and click buy.
There goes my
that's right.
bank balance.
Yeah, it was more expensive than it originally told you. That's because that's only an estimated price, and
Yeah.
here, of course, we have to sell the trades price.
Okay.
Okay. You now have a Corax in your
Oh, I do.
hangar.
Yes, you're quite right, I do.
Yes. What I want you to do you want to see a cool video about the Corax?
Yeah.
Okay, then I want you to leave your current ship by right-clicking on your Merlin. Oh no, we can do it otherwise. No, that's an easier way. Right-click on your Corax and say multi-fit and click on the name UX6521. Then you will be asked where you want to fit it from, click fit ships, and your ship will be assembled.
Okay.
Now, right-click said ship and say play cinematic reveal.
Play cinematic reveal.
Which, quite shockingly, I don't see. It
No,
should be
okay.
there. Do we have to enter the ship first, maybe? Yes, you have to enter the ship first.
So double click on it.
Double click on it. And now, it is the top one now. And now right click and you will see the play cinematic reveal button. It is right above the orange icons.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
In diplomacy, rockets speak louder than words.
Oh, that's such a good. No. Be a brave, Silence. Be a brave. No, not a brave Silence. Be a good Silence. Don't make any fun of American diplomacy right now. Okay.
I didn't hear that, and I'm glad. That's a cool looking ship.
Yeah, that's German. You know, brav basically means to brav sein or to be a good boy.
I like that.
How would you translate that? Yeah, it's a very nice ship. Yeah.
You're being politically correct.
Yeah, yeah. Well
Sort of.
behaved would be the literal translation. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of the most beautiful ships in game.
When doubling your ace,
I think I really like the design. It has basically a futuristic World War II submarine-like
A
appearance.
stealth submarine.
Yes. So basically, you know Space Battleship Yamato, the old anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the kind of submarine I would expect to fly in space.
I must admit.
today's forecast.
Sorry.
Pirate activities.
I was just
No,
going to say, I must admit, for a skin that it comes with the ship, that's quite nice skin as well.
Yes, there are very cool skins that you can get additionally,
Oh, I'm sure
But-
there are.
but this one is a very, very beautiful basic skin, yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. The second thing we should do before starting is getting rid of the pesky corporation taxes, right?
Oh, right, yes.
So, I would suggest you start a corporation then.
Okay, how do I do that?
Click on the Eve icon at the very top corner of the screen. The Neocom menu and go to Social and Corporation. There you will see your current corporation is State War Academy.
Right.
All players in Eve always are in a corporation. When you leave a player corporation, you automatically go back into your starter corporation. That's an NPC corporation, like State War Academy is.
Okay.
You can see a Create a New Corporation button at the very bottom.
I can.
Click that.
Corporation
tells you-
request denied.
Now it tells you how much money you need. We've got that checked, but you also need the skill Corporation Management.
Okay.
Level 1 is the highest level an alpha character can have this skill without expert systems. And yeah, and let's have a look at the market if you maybe can buy this skill here.
Okay, so I don't go to skills then. I go to the market.
And you go to the market, you can buy it via the skills, but that's usually more expensive than buying the skill and injecting it yourself.
Okay. So how do I search for skills in here?
You use the search window or you search them manually, but you can also just enter Corporation Management up there.
There it is.
And there it is. Click on it. And you see it is sold on station, but it is quite expensive.
Yes.
You see it is, and that's the price you would have paid if you had just bought it that way. But we can patch it for under 30k, just 3 systems away. So that's what we should do.
Okay.
Right click on the sell order, or let's take it for 30. On the sell order in Itamo, right click on that. Say location and click set destination. What I want you to do now is, do you see that there is a fleet window in chat? Fleet chat window.
Yes.
I will send a wave there. Just take the last of the elements in the route, that's a green square, and drag it into the text field in the chat. With just hold left click and drag it.
It's coming up with a wheel at the moment.
It's crazy. Okay, that's strange. It shouldn't.
There we
Now
go.
it works. Okay. And just send that off, and I will set the destination myself. You have basically hot linked or linked the station, so I can. Yeah. Okay. Let us, after getting our ship and everything we need on that ship, let's undock.
Do we have ammo?
We have ammo.
Cool.
Or we should have ammo. Let's have a look. Yes. Oh, but I have a few more items that I could sell really quick that dropped. Not much, but yeah, it's 30k, so just take it with us. It is the corporation skill.
Okay.
By price. Okay, let's undock. We have not loaded our missile wings yet. We can do that once we are in space. But first things first, I want you to align to Marauzi. Or Maurazi.
Okay, aligning to.
Good. Because the first thing you want to do when you are in Jita and you undock is get out of this mess.
Yeah, there's a lot of players here.
Yes, it is. Take fleet warp. Okay. First things first. Group all your launches. Perfect. Right-click on the launchers and select Scorch Light Missile as your ammo. Now drag your shield booster and your resistances down into the first bar. And last but not least, get your afterburner on the left. Beautiful. Okay. Jump through the Stargate and then align outgoing.
Okay. Well, that aligned quick.
Yes. And not as quick as the frigate does, but it aligns quite fast, yes.
Warp drive active.
By the way, when you press Alt F and then click on the eye next to the ship's name in the upper left corner of the fitting window, not of the ship selector, but the ship's name is always, have a look on my screen in this corner up here.
Oh, up there, right? Yeah.
Just click on the eye or hover above the eye and you will then see the ship bonuses. Or bony. And you can see we have bonies to, you already have them open, to kinetic, light missile and rocket damage.
Yeah.
We could do all damage types with our missiles. There are pure EM, pure thermal, pure explosive and pure kinetic missiles. But we receive a 5% bonus on our kinetic damage. So that's what we should primarily use.
Okay.
That's what we currently have aboard, okay?
Right.
Okay, let's jump through the Stargate into Itamo. Align to the station.
Aligning?
And take fleet
Warp
warp.
drive active.
And I presume dock.
Dock RBS.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, open the market. Click on Corporation Management again. And there we have it, the book for 30k directly where we are.
Yeah.
Just buy one copy.
So buy this, one copy, buy.
Yeah, you don't have to right click. You can just double click the entry
Okay.
and that will automatically open the buy interface.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Click on the items tab now. And right click, train to level 1. Yes, this will set the skill to the front of your skill queue. And that will take either time or some skill points. So open up your skill queue. And we could wait for 60 minutes, or you can apply skill points. I would suggest for the ease of it, just apply skill points. Oh, you have to pause your training first.
Oh, right. Okay.
And now apply the skill point, and you see the right amount is already entered.
Skill
Confirm,
training
and there you go.
completed.
Now we can form a corporation.
Okay, I'll resume my training now.
Yes.
Okay, do we form it here or do we go back to where we were?
We can form it here. That would also set our headquarters here. So I would recommend we form it either in Jita or in Perimeter.
Okay.
So Perimeter for the time being would be quite a good idea.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest because Jita seems to be very busy and go in and out there.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Another thing we could do is we could really search for a system for our base of operation based on mission agents that we might want to use.
Okay.
And that's how I would do it. So first of all, open up the agency. That's the second icon in the queue, in the taskbar basically to the left, in the neocom. It looks a little bit like an alien helmet.
Oh, the agency, right.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you can click on agents and missions. And you see there are different agents there.
Yeah.
Agent type. Click on mission agents. Okay, which kind of missions do you want to do in the future? Do you want to do combat missions, or do you want to do mining missions or trading missions?
Well, over a period of time, I would like to do a bit of each, but not necessarily PvP, but mining, trading.
Okay.
Yeah.
The combat missions are PvE combat.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So the combat missions as well. So a bit of all three of them.
Okay, which would you like to start with? Hint, hint. Combat is a good idea because we already got a ship for that.
Let's do that then.
Okay, click on security agents. And you will see there are quite a few of them.
Yes.
But you also see that some of them are in null sec, some of them are in low sec. Basically everything you see on the right is in low sec, everything you see on the left is in high sec.
Right.
Yeah, so that seems to be the okay. What we of course want is we only want level 1 for the beginning, right?
Yes.
That's
I
the only
presume
one.
so.
The only we will have access to. And you can see that there are 2 of them in the current system.
Yes, the top 2.
Let's change the level on the left side, agent level, to level 2. This is strange. Oh, yeah, okay. To level 2. And click the ignore standings requirement icon down below. Yeah. Okay. We will only want, on any faction, we only want Kaldari state. Yes. And we only want them in security status high sec. And now we can see there's a level 2 agent in this system as well. There are 2 level 2 agents in the system called Movolainen, right?
Yes.
And there are 3 in a system called Niyabainen. See that?
Yeah. I found one of them so far, but yeah.
Okay. So Level 2 agents would be nearby none. Switch to level 3 agents now. By changing the agent level to level 3.
Yeah.
And have a look how many agents you find in nearby none. And you will see it's none. No, not a single one.
No. I haven't seen one yet. No.
Okay, that's a little bit tricky. So let's go back to the level 2 agents and see if we can find any in the systems the level 3 agents would be in. And that's the problem. It is a little bit tricky. No, you don't. At least not in the closest vicinity. So there is no really easy solution to that. But we have a level 1 agent, for example, in the system, right? We have even 2 in this system. And there's even a level 2 agent in this system.
Yes.
So level 1 and 2 missions would be able in this we would be able to do in this system. And for level 3 we would have to travel to a
Elsewhere.
neighboring system.
Yeah.
So we can set the cooperation up here.
Okay.
We would have level 1 and 2 agents to do in the system. Okay, it's only one level 2 agent in here, whereas in Movolainen, for example, there are 2, which is preferable. But Movolainen only has one level 1 agent on the other hand.
Right. Is
There
there
are
is there any advantage financially to setting up a corporation in a cheaper zone, or is there such a thing as do you pay rental?
You pay rent on offices, yes, but the corporation HQ is not an office, so that doesn't make any difference.
Cool.
It's just when you fly to your corporation or headquarters, shouldn't be in a system that is completely overcrowded.
Yeah.
So no, that does not really make a difference. You can found offices in other systems, and then it is what is important, because you then have a corporation hangar and stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
I'm not sure you originally had them with corporations. I'm not sure how that looks now. But let's just form our corporation here, okay?
Okie dokies.
So, first thing to do is go back to social and corporation. And create a new corporation. And now it works. You can create a logo for your corporation, or you have to create a logo for your corporation. It has 3 layers. That's the left. Those are the left fields of the array there, and the right one is a color.
Okay.
It's always an image associated with a color. So, for example, the 2 swords and red would give you red swords.
Okay, well, I can see this taking a while, so we'll come back when we've chosen our logo. And the thing called a ticker. What's a ticker?
A ticker is a short abbreviation of a corporation. Let's see. Just open the local chat. And right-click on any of the characters in chat and say show info. You see, here is, for example, member of Science and Trade Institute, STI.
Right.
STI is the ticker.
Ah, so, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Understood. Okay, so we'll go through this process. I can see it taking a while, so we'll come back when we're happy with what we can call it and what we can't call it, and the logo, etc.
Okay. See you in a bit, guys.
See you in a bit. Okay, we've created our corporation.
Which took some time.
Yeah, about 45 minutes approximately.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the ticker name.
Yes.
You see, since Eve was created in 2003, or released in 2003, each corporation had to have a ticker. And even if the corporations, or some of the corporations, are of course disbanded and deleted, the tickers are still taken. So you have to find a ticker that is unique. Yeah, in a game that has been in existence for 21, almost 22 years now. So of course that not as easy as it sounds, especially when the ticker only has 5 characters.
Yes. Anyway, for better or for worse, that's what we're called, and that's our ticker name.
Yes, Hotbirds
Hot
or
birds.
Hot Bee.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you asked where the ticker stuff comes from.
Yes.
Have you ever seen like stock market news, and all the companies have tickers, abbreviations that run through the ticker
Oh, I
list?
see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You can also buy and sell shares of corporations in Eve. So that's where the ticker comes from.
Oh, right.
Or you can at least own shares. I don't know if you can really trade them.
Is there any advantage to owning shares in another corporation?
I can see we have 1,000 shares. Yes. I think certain decisions cannot be made without over 50% of the shareholders accepting.
Okay, so it says number count underneath 1.
Yes, that's you.
Okay, so I have to add you to this then.
Yes, if you want to, yes. And we should maybe edit a few details as well.
Okay.
So I would edit the details first. Oh, that's everything. Okay, where can we change the other stuff? Can you scroll down somewhere in there? You can't, right?
No, that's it.
Okay, then close it, and scroll down in the details window. In where it says friendly fire and stuff, scroll down there. Yes, okay. First thing we want is friendly fire to be legal, yes. No war eligibility. We don't want structure transfers, that's okay, but we want the membership applications to be disabled.
Membership's application to be disabled.
Yeah. You can't change that there. I think you have to go to recruitment and my applications on the left side. A little above that. There.
My applications.
No, find new corporation. Somewhere in there, no. Oh no, administration. It's in the administration tab by now. Sorry, very top. I think it's in the administration.
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
Applications to corporation. Yeah. No, not there. Invite. You can invite me there. What?
Can I right-click your name? Go invite to corporation?
You can also do that. Yes.
Add corporation contact?
No.
Send corporation invitation.
Yes. Okay, I have now joined the corporation. You can now right-click on me again and say Edit Member. And for example, you can go into the Roles tab.
Do they have one for T-Boy?
For T-Boy, no, but you can click Director and say OK.
Okay. I'll click Director then.
Yes, and basically I've got all the options to manipulate the corporation now, so I can also have a look into how, for example, change the membership application stuff, because usually it should be somewhere here. Yeah, can be quite overwhelming. No. Nope. Nope. This is strange. I have no idea how we can disable that.
There, under corporation ads, there's a tick box at the bottom that says
yes.
membership applications enabled.
Yes. Deactivate that. That's it.
Ah, I found that purely
Yes.
by luck.
Yes. Okay. So we are 2 members in the corporation now. We have 0% ISK and 0% LP tax. That is beautiful. We can shoot each other as much as we want. We do not accept structure transfers. That is a security measure because you can see that there's an option that says war eligibility.
Yes.
Corporations in EVE can declare war against each other and against other companies or corporations, and then after waiting for 24 hours after that, they can then even shoot them in HiSec or their members in HiSec. But to be eligible to be declared war against, you have to own at least 1 structure.
Right. So, yeah, hence we don't want to own any structures.
That's why we don't want anyone to just hand us a structure and thereby making us war eligible and then declaring war on us, yes.
Okay. That's good. Anything else needs to be done in here?
I don't think so. No, we don't want new members, so we don't have to have diplomats and a public corporation channel. But yeah, corporation channel. With a corporation chat. So when you go on the chat tab that says Corp,
Yeah.
and then open the dots that give you more options, you can now go to configuration. And in there you can now specify how the channel is called, Corp, for example.
Okay. Oh, I see.
And even a message of the day that will be shown to everyone who joins.
Oh, right.
So when you have an important announcement to make, you can add it there, and each corp member that logs in automatically sees it as the first message in chat.
Nice. So I could rename the corp to the ticket name?
Sorry?
I could... The channel name, I could rename that to HOTB, yeah?
You could, in theory, do that, yes. At least I think you can. Just try it, we will see.
It doesn't want me to remove it.
Yeah, then you sadly can't. Then that is a given name. You can do it with other channels.
Okay.
Because you can also create other channels on your own.
Right, I have some unclaimed item rewards to claim.
Money!
Lots of money, and a reward bundle, 30 career points, and 50 career points.
Yeah, let's have a look. What is in the box?
Okay, I've reclaimed them. Presume that be my items box? Nothing found.
Okay, Strange, where did you redeem them?
Good question.
Oh, you didn't redeem them yet. And one of the boxes is another frigate box, so I would not redeem it. Oh, you can redeem it here.
So I don't want to redeem that one, do I? So take that one out. I've got another needle jack.
Yeah. Well, might be good for something.
Okay.
So, next thing...
Redeem the current station?
You can do that, yes.
Okay.
So this will be a home base for the near future, right?
Yes.
What you want to do then is open your character window and open the home station tab. That's the very first. and then click Select Home Station or Set Home Station to make this your home station.
And we are in this one here. Moon 6? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is now your home station. Whenever you die, your new clone will awake here. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I was just reading down here. Some of your augmentations, plugins, implants, and active boosters will be destroyed upon self-destruction of your clone.
Yes, but that would only happen if you click the self-destruct button or your pod gets blown up.
Right.
Since you're not planning on doing any of that, we are safe.
Yes.
Okay.
I got this frigate skin.
That's not a frigate skin, that's a whole frigate.
That's a whole
In a
frigate,
container.
is it? Ah, right. Okay.
A Merlin again. Surprise!
Another Merlin. Right, okay. So, shall we visit the agent?
I thought we wanted to do the Bloodstained Stars epic
Oh,
arc,
yeah, okay.
and that is not here.
Alright.
That takes place a distant place called Arnon. I'm just thinking about. Yeah, I will show you how you would find that out on yourself. You see the Air Career program, that is the stuff that always has all the rewards for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Right beneath that, there is the agency, and then there is opportunities, which is basically your old job. Yeah, there. The Bloodstained Stars is already mentioned down there, but if it wasn't basically presented to you on the silver platter, what you would do is you would go and fold out the menu on the left, and then you would go to Epic Arcs.
Right.
And there is the Bloodstained Stars in Arnon, 16 jumps away. Just right click that, say location or Sister Alitura, and then set destination. Agent Sister Alitura, set destination.
Right. Cool.
And then you have to travel 16 jumps, so I think it's time to cut that out.
Right, so we're going to travel towards the start of the epic arc. It's going to take us a while to get there, so we're going to say goodbye for now. Hope you enjoyed and found it informative, and we'll see you in the next episode, where we will be in position to actually start the epic arc.
Oh, so the viewers won't have to enjoy the whole 16 jumps of travel. So much boredom you miss.
Yeah. I hope that's okay, and we'll see you in the next episode. So do look after yourselves, take care, and we'll see you soon.
Fly safe, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye for now.